Tucked away on a mountaintop west of Glens Falls, New York, sits Mount McGregor Correctional Facility, a medium-security prison housing just under 500 inmates. Prisoners here are serving time for a variety of serious crimes, ranging from murder to white-collar offenses. It's a grim facility, as prisons usually are. But there is one section of the prison that is different.
When I first came here to this dorm, I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to be here. Not in this dorm. I don't want to sit in a group with a bunch of other crazy, crazy people, you know. I didn't want to be here, but now I don't want to go back to a regular dorm. It's helped me better myself, take responsibility instead of blaming other people, you know, or blaming the military or blaming whoever. You know, it helped me take responsibility for what I've done.
There's a lot more respect on this floor. They teach that. That's one of the things they say in the beginning of the meeting. Care and concern for the next man. Care and concern for the next man. Care and concern for the next man. And they stress that here. There's not going to be any fighting here. There's not going to be any loudness. There's not going to be a lot of stuff that goes on in the other dorms. No stealing. You know, we have, like, in the military you have values. On this floor you have values. And if you don't adhere to what we're trying to do on this floor, then you're going to leave.
So well that she's trying, you know,
more peaceful and everything else. You can talk to people, you can get stuff off your chest. You got people that can empathize with what you went through, what they went through. That's the beauty part about it. You don't find that in jail.
These men are veterans from Vietnam to Afghanistan. They readily admit they made some very wrong choices, which is why they're here. But they're all participants in the Veterans Residential Program, run by themselves, for themselves.
This is a program run by vets. We talk, like I said, about issues, vulnerability. Right now we're talking about empathy, caring about others. It's a lot of things that most men don't talk about.
We talk about our problem, and little by little it starts sticking. You know, it's that little by little, you know, you like got puzzles and you got 1,000 little pieces, little by little start coming together.
5 days a week, we talk about real life issues, anger, treatment type stuff. I love the program.
how difficult was that? That first 24 months, that first 24 hours.
Yeah, it helped a lot, tremendously.
We have to look at their feelings.
Right now they were talking about like having empathy for other people, for other people's feelings and stuff. That's something that hit home with me because I really used to care about what anybody felt. What I like about here is they don't allow you to hide. You know, a lot of people try to hide from their crimes or what they've done in life. Because if you don't talk about it, it's just going to continue to happen. You know, it's just you're going to repeat the same actions over and over again. You know, and then, so I like the way that they're like in your face, basically. Like, listen, you know, you gotta work on it. We all have problems, and that's another thing that all the guys in this dorm here where I'm at, they're not afraid to talk to you about their problems to let you know you're not the only one.
This is a floor of very broken men. They're very broken. Many were broken before they went into the service. Many got broken while they were in the service, and then they got broken worse after they got out of the service. So they have PTSD. And then they come here, and they're broken every day with different degrees of indignities. And now they suffer PISD, post-incarceration stress disorder. And we teach about both. How are you going to leave here with PTSD and PISD? Because it's not about just reentry, it's about reintegration into the community, into family, and being successful. How would I introduce these men? They are courageous and they struggle so hard with themselves, and then they have to struggle with everything outside themselves. And they come together in these meetings, and they come together individually in their cubes, and they say, we are a band of brothers, because it's military. The regimentation, which they're used to already, is incorporated in the program, and that helps because it's a familiarity, that regimentation. It's a structure, and they cling to it. They cling to it because sometimes they can't cling to anything else. other than who they were and their successes they had in the military. But they're very broken men, and they suffer incredible loss, personally, professionally, privately they do it. They scream at night sometimes in their cubes and in night terrors. And then, you know, there's it's okay, you're all right, we're here, we got your back. And you see the men doing this, and you hear about, you know, men, they're prisoners and they belong there, and, you know, throw away the key and all that sort of thing. And then you see the degree of them struggling to hold on to their humanity. And you cannot help but be moved by that. You cannot help but, excuse me, you can't help but be affected by it. I'm so very proud of them.